Marco and Jeetz present the unbelievable millionaires of radio.
It is our favorite radio show, which is quickly expanding across America. It's not us. It's unfortunately not us. It's Murphy, Sam, and Jody. They are a $1 million radio show based out of Arkansas. And what we do every Tuesday is we play you segments of their show, and we all go, how exactly is it that they make millions of dollars?
True story. This came down yesterday. They picked up 6 more affiliates yesterday.
Jeez.
You think we're joking?
No.
We're not.
It made the national trades. 6 more. It's not like they picked up one day and they reported on it. No, just yesterday, 6 more.
As if they needed any more millions of dollars.
Well, like Jody was probably like, oh, thank God, because I wanted to put gold sparkles on my Ferrari.
It must be nice. They go to bed every day. They don't have to worry about anything.
No.
They just, where's my next?
I think, the show angers us because we're like, how could we make $1 million? And then we hear this garbage and we're like, that's how you do it? But what really pisses me off about this show is they could collectively erase the national debt and they won't do it. That's like, how much money they have.
Guys, do you want to save America? And we know the answer is no. We know that they don't.
Right.
But that's why they are the unbelievable millionaires of radio. Let's get to their latest segments, and we can all wonder how in the hell they're making millions of dollars. Ransom, the first thing I have here is the Murphy, Sam, and Jody. This is their show open, right?
Yeah, this is audio from yesterday's show. For whatever reason, today's audio for today's show is not available. Maybe they blocked us out.
No.
Who knows?
They'll have somebody executed for that. You know what I mean?
But yeah, all this audio is streamed from their website, and this is their show opening from yesterday's show, talking about their kids going back to school.
Already sounds riveting.
Wait a minute. Do they start the segment by telling us what day it is?
Let's find out.
All right.
It's Monday, guys, and I'm glad that
Dude, if you just want to go home because you're already batting 1,000, like, how does it get any better than that?
I told you 1,000,000 times their show prep is a calendar.
We could turn this into a drinking game, guys. We really should.
Like we haven't already? I go home every day after this segment and get hammered.
Right.
Millions of
But
dollars.
I'm usually weeping.
No, but seriously, what we should really do is come up with like a grid and a whole bunch of things, scenarios that happen during this segment. If it happens, whoever's listening at home has to take a shot.
Call it fantasy millionaire.
And they'll be
like
dead
fantasy
within
football,
5 seconds.
All right, let's get back
The problem is the
Let's get
listeners-
back to the clip here because people are on edge about this break.
it's Monday, guys, and you know why I'm glad that Monday is here now?
I know why. Because
Because
Jody,
you
our
have
girls
something
are
to
back in
talk
school.
about.
Oh my gosh! Okay,
The regular routine is starting now. The spring break is behind.
I was happy for them for spring break, but and you'll agree, Murphy, last night was
What happened? Did she
First
get
of
it?
all, it's
Did
spring
she get
break,
it?
so you
Oh,
get the tropical music.
Oh, she got it.
the worst Sunday night sickness we'd seen in a while.
I
She
don't
got
want a
sick.
night.
Like it's flu for them, and that Sunday night sadness is a real thing for a lot
I mean,
of
if you're
people.
gonna
Like
do a
saying
break
goodbye to the
about
weekend.
How about Tuesday morning sadness? That's a real thing, too. You bitch. You bitch. You're making millions of dollars.
Tuesday morning around 7 a.m.
Yeah,
in Las
how about
Vegas.
Tuesday morning sadness?
They set it up and they're like, guess what last week was? Spring break. And you're like, God damn, dude, I'm about to hear some stuff here.
This is about
I
to
bet
get
you
nuts.
they went crazy. And then the big reveal is, and we had the flu.
They were snorting coke off their butler.
Yeah, right.
Facing the week again, but for
It's
them,
even worse after you've had a week off for spring break and all that. I have to hand it to him though, Sam, because the challenge to both of our daughters was, look, don't wait till the last minute to do that homework because they both had homework.
Oh, my God.
So they're on
They
spring
make
break.
millions of dollars.
And they're talking about their kids' homework. My one message to my daughter for spring break is, do not end up in a threesome with 2 dudes.
About to have a bowel movement. This is terrible to listen to. All right, what's the next segment?
He talked about the flu.
Well,
and
guys.
homework.
No, it's
that was their spring break.
Hold on. It
You
does
were
get a little bit crazy, though. Spring break. Jody did
You want me to stay here?
do something
All right.
illegal. No. We're going to go on to the next clip.
yeah.
But Jody did do something illegal. And here she is
I bet
talking
you-
about it.
I bet you she ran a stale yellow light.
Is this the long illegal or the short one?
This is the setup. So this will be the long one.
Okay. God. Unbelievable millionaires of radio.
I have to tell you something, Murphy, and I thought
I'm a man. Please make it fun. Please tell him you're a man.
Why not here?
I have
with
herpes.
He already knows that probably.
He goes, I know, you gave it to
Yeah,
me.
you did. But we've got millions of dollars.
That goddamn Christmas party keeps haunting me.
Sam, who's always able to make us laugh.
Whoa, don't drag me into this.
Yeah, he's like, I quit.
We had a wonderful week. Yucking it up there. They get a little yucky. You see that?
I was going to say, we had a wonderful weekend together with the girls, and now you want to
I've been
bring
meaning
up
to
something
tell you
here.
this. Okay. And I didn't want to talk about it this weekend. You know, sometimes you can just table things
Did
when
you
you're
break
married.
something?
No.
I gave a
Did you
mouth
lie?
hug to a
Yes.
goat.
The hearts of all of our radio listeners. We broke that.
Oh, no, wait. I know.
You don't know?
Oh. You know, you go through, there's different phases of Unbelievable Millionaires of Radio. Sometimes you're sad, sometimes you're confused, sometimes you're jealous, sometimes you're angry. And it's for sounds like this.
You don't know?
Like,
Oh,
like
I
that
hate
sound
that.
right there drove every dog into Arkansas to commit suicide. They were just like, oh, God, quit blowing on the whistle.
There's dogs just running in the middle of the highway right now in Arkansas. They're just running in the middle of the highway, and nobody can understand why.
You don't know?
They're like, forget Frogger. I'm playing Dogger.
Dogger.
All right, you've already gone through 3 Kindles. Did you lose the 4th one?
No, absolutely not.
Listen, they try to hide how rich they are, but there's sometimes they can't. They've been through 3 Kindles.
Right.
Kindles are a few $100 a pop.
Right. She buys them 3 at a time.
Right, and just throws them away.
She doesn't even have
No.
toilet paper. She just wipes her ass with her Kindles.
Oh.
She has toilet paper.
Call the plumber. The Kindle's stuck again.
That thing has not left our bedroom. I keep that Kindle at home. I'm going to have that one for the rest of my life.
I wouldn't be
won't do that.
surprised, Murphy, but yes.
No, this is worse than that. This is embarrassing, and
So she's about to tell us something bad she did, right?
it's illegal, I guess.
Yeah, so she did something illegal. So do you guys want to take a guess at what she did illegal?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah, she gave 70 consecutive mouth hugs for crack.
I'm going to say she signed a new radio contract, which should be illegal for that miserable human being.
All right, well, we're about to find out what she did illegal, guys.
All right, Unbelievable Millionaires of Radio. Here, I don't know if I can take it.
I big fat ran a red light, and the next, there were cameras. I know there were.
Oh, my God. I am about to.
Are you having a stroke?
I think I am.
Are you having a stroke?
Should I put a
Can you
sock
smell
in his
toast?
mouth?
Can you smell toast?
Don't bite your tongue.
I big fat ran a red light, and the next, there were cameras. I know there were.
These are millionaires.
These
of,
people are, dude, they
I
got
am
picked up by 6 affiliates
so
yesterday.
angry right now. I am
Yesterday.
so angry right now.
You can hear this show in San Antonio, Texas, starting this morning.
I'm looking at their Facebook page right now, Murphy, Sam, and Jody, and I am appalled at what they look like.
Now, last week,
Not because they're particularly bad-looking people, but because we're listening to their show.
where's my homie Sam?
He's
Sam
an alcoholic.
Yeah, he's an alcoholic. We found out last week he sends pictures of his junks to women who don't want to see his
I
junk.
kind of like Sam because
Sam's
he's
my man.
Well, we're learning a lot about Sam. You know, he kind of tells us about his life and stuff. Here's the end of this illegal thing.
But I had already
okay,
done
so
the
this
deed.
wasn't. I thought you were going to tell me you got pulled over.
Oh, no.
Oh, like that one? Now, that's electric chair.
No,
Okay.
I would just bribe the police officer.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
I own the police department. They would have actually pulled me over.
So in 3 weeks, we'll get a little letter in the mail that says you ran a
With a
camera
little
light.
bill.
Oh.
Even Sam couldn't save that one.
All right.
Sam's my dude.
Let's take a quick break.
Hey, I got an idea.
Let's-
I believe in Sam.
Okay.
Let's play a segment, whatever segment you have coming up next.
Yeah.
Let's play it. And then if you could do me a favor and cut out all the rest of the people on the show, and I just want to hear what Sam sounds like on his own. I bet you it's a better show.
So
Sam's
it's-
my dude.
So
I can do
it's-
that.
It's Sam and that's it?
It's the Sam
It's
show.
the Sam
let's,
show.
Let's play one segment with all of them, and then replay the same segment, but cut out everybody else but Sam.
Yeah,
I
'cause
bet
Sam's
you
the
it's a
But
better
there's
show.
another segment I want to get to, and we'll do that. But
All
I
right.
want to get to their voicemail. I guess their listeners call and leave them voicemails.
Yeah, their listeners are just awful.
And their listeners are poor people, right? Because they're the millionaires, which is very unfair. Okay, so next it's poor people call the unbelievable millionaires of radio. We will play you that segment, and then we'll debut the Sam Show.
Thank God.
And then we're going to slit our throats.
Right. Unbelievable millionaires of radio on Marco and Jeetz.